Okay, so let's go back and show them what we just did.
Get it. Okay, I don't know how to go back. Oh, okay.
Right there.
All right, so we touched, daggone it. What happened? Okay, we touched this, which took us to this, which then meant I could touch this and move it.
And you can move it. And so what you're doing is you're lining up that to create a totally different stitch.
When with frick, frack. Okay.
And you can tell that we don't, that's why these are so great, because we don't do this all the time.
No.
I mean, we just don't. And so you can come in here and sit down and really do following your directions.
Check that out. I don't know what I would ever use it for, but that's cool.
Yeah.
It actually is kind of a neat looking stitch, isn't it?
If you were doing decorative stitches on a
like
jacket
or a sleeve,
uh-huh.
yeah, that'd be kind of cool, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we did that. Look, we did that. It's on page 41. Okay.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna learn something else.
Yep.
Here we
Now
go.
we're doing connecting stitches and move
That's cool.
multiples. Yeah, that's
pretty
neat.
I would put that on a blouse or something. Okay. All right. So
When
I gotta get
stitches
out
are-
of this.
Yeah. And
just delete everything, right?
go to I and delete.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna open up the combination mode again.
All right.
Okay, and then you are going to input stitch number 376. So go to your 300 folder.
You know, I don't have to do that. I could just go 376.
Right.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna do that 2 times. Put that in twice.
Okay.
Okay, now you have that. Select the overview combination mode.
Okay.
There you are. And select I.
Okay.
Engage mirror image left and right
Okay.
on the second stitch. And that's what you're on. Okay. Again, drop and drag with a stylus or finger to move the stitch to connect as shown. So it's, you're gonna
Over.
connect it,
Like that?
No, I think it's, yes, like that.
Okay.
No.
No. No?
No, I don't think so. I think it's, is that what it is? No.
Or it wants it all the way up here.
Yes.
Okay.
No, right
There?
there you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it?
All right. Now you could either use your knobs to do that or the stylus. To fine tune, you know, use your multifunction. It says, looking at the preview on the side of the screen, right here, on there, and on that. Yeah. Now you'll see what that will look like.
Why is mine going sideways and theirs isn't?
What do you have in there?
What?
Is that supposed to be highlighted?
Well, it's multi-directional stitches, so yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're both on there.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, now hit that again.
Look at,
It's not, okay, it's not touching, I think. Go.
no, that's it, but it made another one that's not connected to that one.
Select the Move Multiples icon. which is this.
Aha. Okay.
All right.
Now what?
Select select the first motif in the combination.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, yeah, there you are. Now, okay. Use the stitch length knob to close the gap watching the preview area. So if you have there you go. Oh, look at that.
Alrighty then. Okay.
All right. Select overview combination mode to return to the main sewing out screen.
Okay.
All right, and the pattern may be stitched.
Okay.
Or you could save it.
Look at us learning stuff.
We are.
I don't think that was supposed to do that.
Yeah, it is, because it's got to move.
Oh, okay.
It's going sideways.
All right. I don't think that's supposed to do that. Is that what these look like?
It's doing. Remember, it's going to have the jump stitch.
It doesn't look like theirs.
Well, it's supposed to be connected.
Yeah, mine's not connected. Okay. Mine doesn't look like theirs.
It did say it would have a jump stitch.
That's what it looks like there, but that's what it looks like there. So it may have been, no? Oh, we didn't have it up high enough. I don't think. Nope, still not. We broke it.
No, we just created a new stitch.
We created our own stitch. Okay. Well, ours is prettier than theirs anyway, so there.
It is pretty.
It is pretty.
Okay. You want to try the same exercise with 237?
Sure. Hold on, let me get rid of that. Okay, now you want me to do what now?
Go to 237. And that's the floral.
Okay.
Try the same exercise, sideways motion. That was a sideways motion stitch. So then you would go back up here, select the overview select it 2 times. I guess they would want you to do it.
Oh. What was it again? 237?
237.
Okay.
And do it again.
Okay, got it.
All right. So now select the overview combination mode. Select I. Mirror image, left and right.
The second one. Okay.
And then drag and drop to line them up.
The 2 ends.
Yep.
This. Okay.
Looking at the preview sideways on the screen.
It
And
goes
that's like that.
Okay.
All Use the stitch length to close the gap if you need to.
I think it's right on it.
And then select the overview again, all right, and then stitch.
That's how I started with this. That's okay.
Yeah, whatever glue is where it's going to stitch.
That's okay. Here we go. This is where we connected. There we go. Pretty.
That's neat. So there, what you're doing here is actually
I ran over my other one, but
creating your own stitches.
so you would want to test that because it sure looked like on screen it was right on top, and it's not. There's a little bitty gap right there. So if you stitch that out once, then you'd know you need to move that over just a smidge more. Yeah, so that should go just a tiny.
That's your up and down.
Smidge.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably right there.
And you can go here and enlarge that so that you can see right where you are.
Yeah. Well, that sure looks like that's right there. Maybe it just wasn't.
There you go.
There. Okay.
See how the dots got darker, the little in-between stitches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fun. That's fun.
Okay.
For people that have that time. So you could do that with that all over directional stitching. You could create your own fabric.
Cool.
On that.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Ooh. Now we got to play with Stitch Designer?
Stitch Designer, yeah.
Okay.
On page 44.
Let me clear all this out. No, and delete. Tag on it. Delete, delete, delete. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so now you're going to go to Stitch Designer. Stitch Designer is right there.
Okay.
If you look at your paper, you've got pan, move, draw. Those are these three things right here.
She's talking about this.
Pan, move, and draw. You've got scroll, which means that you can move up and down your design. The active position it's saying is 69 by 69. On that. So, and then selection is right here. This is new, this button. The next one down is your mirror left and right. Then you have the triple stitch, and this is the one that I was talking about earlier, that you could go in and put in select any stitch and then bring it in here to make it a triple stitch. Then the next one is, it says play. And then the bottom one is snap to grid.
Which is the outlines in the back.
Let's see. And then we're going to go down. There's,
we have a stitch in it.
There you go.
There.
All right. So, of course, here's delete. This is, should be
copy.
Duplicate, yeah, and then left and right again on that. And then there should be, when you, okay, let's go here. 20 levels of undo, so you can undo a stitch 20, you know, each 20, up to 20 times. Created patterns are limited to 2,000 stitches each. Each grid equals 1 millimeter. So that would be on your grid work here. It's 1 millimeter long. The line in the middle of the stitch designer drawing area represents the center needle position. And then you can use your snap to grid for precise placement. Created stitches are sewn only from the sew out screen after confirming with the check in the designer. So right there. And that's where a lot of people, even in embroidery, I don't know, they don't check the box, and then it won't do what it, yeah, it won't do what they wanted it to do.
You got to do the green box.
You gotta do the green box. Created stitches can be saved to the machine memory through personal program or imported into embroidery, which is pretty cool. And I did this with that, that tote thing. You designed your stitches in here and then you took it right into embroidery. That was neat. Stitches from the Bernina embroidery software can be imported into the B880 and the 790 using a USB stick.
Cool.
Okay, and this include not found on the machine, such as candle wicking and blackwork. So in Designer 8.2, I think it is now. Yeah. There are quilting stitches in that program, in that software, that you can take in and do some different things. All right, let's go to page 45.
Yipper.
Creating new stitches, freehand drawing. Yay. So you're going to touch the this box right here, the stitch designer icon. Touch the new icon, which is what that was, to get a fresh page. The pencil is the default when entering stitch designer. With your finger or stylus, freehand draw on the screen. So you could draw your name out. And if you look over here, there it is. So go ahead and let's stitch that.
But I have to hit the green thing. So, you know that thing we were talking about, making quilt labels? Well, there you go. That's on my name. That's on my quilt label.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, stop. Can you make it bigger?
Yes, I
yes,
can.
You can.
Oh, I wasn't at the end. So the A is really big on one. Oh well.
Oh, look at that. Cool.
Okay. Okay. Next.
Okay, creating new stitches using the snap to grid. So let's erase that, junk it. Yeah. I bet you have to do each thing. Yep. Or you could go new.
Yeah.
You too.
Okay.
All right. Touch the new icon to start another stitch. Select snap to grid icon.
Okay.
Select the pencil tool. Design stitch by setting points. Click 1 to begin stitch. Click 2, 3 grids down.
Okay, so
down here, you're gonna go 3 grids.
1,
Actually,
2.
go up here and start it. Oh,
New.
Yeah.
Okay, 1.
All right, now move 3 grids down.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay. Diagonal line 1 grid diagonally.
Which way?
Diagonal line up 1 grid, 1 line grid diagonally up and then over 1. So I would say left. It doesn't tell you really.
Okay. Okay, we'll go left. Okay.
And then over 1. Yeah, there you are. Now you're going to do going 1 grid down diagonally.
Okay.
And 1 grid over.
Okay.
All right, diagonally line, diagonal line 3 grids up.
3 up.
3 up.
So
and 2,
1,
you're gonna
2,
do it
3 here. Okay.
All right, and then now you're going to click it and do diagonal line 3 grids down and 2 grids over. 3 grids down.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
And 2 over.
2. Okay.
That ain't what this one looks like, Lisa. It should look like this.
Okay, that's not what you told me to do.
I read the directions.
So we're starting, not on the center line, we're here. And then going 1, 2, 3 down. And then up. Oops, I went too far up, but that's okay. And then down. And then all the way up. And 1, 1, 2, 3. Only 1 up, down. 1, 2 up, down, down. There. Now it looks like theirs.
All right.
Okay.
Stitch it.
Stitch it?
Touch the select all icon, which would be select all. Where's the all icon? Touch.
Are you sure I don't want to copy some stuff and do some more?
Well, that's what I'm looking at. We're right here. You're gonna stop it.
Stop.
It says stop.
Okay. That's not much of a stitch.
No, that's not what. Touch the select all icon, which is this, but I don't see that icon. Oh, there it is.
Okay. Select all. Okay.
Select duplicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mirror
the
image
is, it does not say that. It's added after the original pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you have. Just
yep,
like
that's
that.
what I have.
Okay. So you do that, and then it says that you can delete it.
Why would I just?
I know.
Am I supposed to delete it?
No, let's go over here.
Okay.
Select mirror image.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
The up-down one, right?
Yeah.
Not the,
yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, deselect the snap to grid.
Okay.
And select the move icon. Isn't that the move icon? And then use the stitch length knob to move the design to overlap the first part of the design.
Over, up and down, like that?
I think it's like, it's trying to get that lined up.
Oh, and my points don't match, so that's going to be very difficult to do.
Well, now use your...
Why don't my points
why
match?
Don't you point?
Whatever, mine looks like that.
It's our design.
It's
we
our
can
design.
have it look like we want.
That's right.
Now do the play your play and stitch it out.
Okay. Oh, look at there.
Well, that's kind of neat looking. So the whole purpose of this is that you can go in there and you can create multiple designs.
I bet if I wanted to, I could make one go on this side and one go on that side.
Well, you probably could, because you could do mirror images.
Sideways motion.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep. Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Okay.
All right, and then you can save that. You can go right into your personal folder and save. If that's a stitch that you would want, you can go in there and save it.
Or I can go, nah.
And you could, yes, you could delete it.
I could go, nah. Okay.
All right.
Now what?
Editing. Here is just going into editing an existing design stitch.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And that. Do you want to do that?
Sure.
All right. From the sewing screen, select menu 700.
Okay.
And stitch 736.
Okay.
Select the stitch designer icon. You need to get...
Why am I in common? Okay.
All right.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Oh, you're going to have to get rid of that. Just go new. Oh, it's gone now. Go to this. Yeah. 736. Okay.
There we go. Okay.
To move, now select, yeah, there you are. To move through a design, locate the current stitch point indicated by the largest dot, which is right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And exact stitch number is noted
over here
in the active stitch. So there's what, how many? 45, does it say?
This says 4.5 this way, 2.3 this way. I don't know what that means, but...
The up and down arrows allow you to move through the stitch pattern point by point. Touch the up arrow to position it, to move the position to 827. So you're going to move
arrow?
it.
In here? What up arrow?
We're right here. This up arrow.
Oh, that
right
up arrow.
there.
Okay, okay.
So you want to move it so that it's at 8.
8?
8-27. There, no, there you were at 8.
Was that it?
There you go, right there.
Okay.
So now your big dot is right up here.
Got it.
All right. Select the move icon.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Drag the point in towards the center. Use the stitch like knob to move the point.
Like
Repeat.
all the way?
Says to move it to the center.
Okay. Got it.
Now repeat this operation on the 2 remaining sides.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And that's what this is what you should have looking like. Now, repeat this operation and then select the green checkbox to confirm and sew it out.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
Snowflakes. Kind of. For palm trees. Palm trees.
Short palm.
They're very short palm trees, but they're palm trees. All right.
All right. So that's that. So
Okay.
that's kind of how you can take a regular pattern from our sewing end and design, change it, and make your own.
Cool. Okay.
All right. Adding a stitch point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's where you can get the real palm tree. All right, so select move on your, you're
back
in there.
Okay.
Now select move. And touch the stitch point just before the position you would like to add a new stitch point to. So I don't know what they're talking about.
So if I want to move this in.
Okay, there. So now try moving there. You can go. Now you can change that. So now you just made a trunk.
There we go. Now we have a palm tree.
And maybe move this one in.
There.
Okay.
We have a palm tree.
Now go select yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, much better.
Yeah. So really what it's going to be boiling down to playing. Just taking the time and playing.
Yep.
And unfortunately, most of us don't.
No, I never do.
No. All right, now, remember how I had talked about how you can change your any stitch to a triple?
Stitch.
Okay, so I want you to go in, and I want you from the sewing screen. So go into here, and I want you to select 613, just stitch 613.
All right.
Okay. And I want you to touch the selection icon and select the stitch.
Can't you just hit triple stitch and
You
it
should
becomes
be
a triple
able to,
stitch?
yeah, it should do it.
Okay, well, let's just try that. See what happens.
They get wordy.
Yeah, they do. Nope, you can't just do that.
It won't do it, huh? All right. Touch the selection icon. So you got to select it.
Nope. Nope.
Now you're going to have to go out and select the stitch first.
What was it again?
613.
Okay.
Touch the selection icon.
Which is?
Touch select all.
Oh.
Oh, there.
Okay.
Yeah. Select the triple stitch icon.
Okay.
Select the green check.
Okay.
Now let's try.
There we go.
So you have to do that.
You gotta go through the extra steps. Yeah. There you go. Pretty. Just like the blind leading the blind.
I do hear it. But we are fun.
Well, you know, we're all learning as we go. We were going to promptly forget this as soon as because we are not going to do this again. But oh well. At least we bumbled through it and found you guys
what you can do.
There you go. That's nice looking. I don't know what I would do with it, but it's nice looking. Okay.
All right. Really saving a stitch designer stitch to a USB stick. I mean, that's kind of...
Put the USB stick in.
Do you have one?
No, but that's what you would do. Put the USB stick in.
You put the USB in. Select save. Open the transition screen. Only at the full view transition is the USB option visible. So you would hit that.
But we don't have a USB.
We don't have one in there.
But if there was one, it would be up here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then select the highlighted stitch, and the stitch is saved to the USB.
There you go.
So that's how you would do that. Then, of course, if you had Bernina software, you could this is telling you how to import the stitches from there into your machine.
That's another day.
Yeah, that's something else.
Okay.
And so really that pretty well, there is stitch distortion, and it's only on an 880 plus.
Right, so we can't show that to you. But basically while you're stitching, you can get on your dials here, or your knobs, and you can twist your knobs while you're stitching, and it'll make your stitches go like this.
Yeah, if you look
like,
at the in the book.
Like that.
Yeah. And so this is the 880 would have this icon.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Okay.
That pretty well takes you through Mastery workbook.
Yep.
And then the next one that we'll do at some point, real quick here, probably is embroidery.
Yeah.
And that.
Okay.
So go and sit down at your machine and just have fun. Play.
Use the workbook. It's in the description of the YouTube video. I've loaded a downloadable link for the workbook everywhere. It'll be better directions than frick and frack here. But whatever, if we can do it, you can do it. So come on, try. Get your workbook. Try some of the things that we just did. I mean, look, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Kind of a sampler type thing that you did on it. So,
yeah.
Yep.
All
so,
right.
With that, thanks for joining us, and we hope you enjoy and have a good laugh from us. Yeah. Because we laugh at ourselves.
Yes,
so
we do.
We'll see you soon in our next video.
All right.
Bye-bye.